Kinda. Wow, you look. I mean, Diego, you look kind of like in the show. You look super tall, but you are. All right, Diego Pacheco. I say this every time I interview you. From the minute you went pro, now look at you. And I remember one of the lines I would always jokingly say, "You're gonna eventually get Canelo one day." You're almost there. How does that feel?
Man, it's a great feeling. It's been a long time coming. Since I've been 10 years old, training my ass off to get into moments like this. But I'm obviously not satisfied with being here. There's a lot more to go. What I'm saying. I'm happy to be here. I dreamed of one day headlining in Vegas, one day headlining in my hometown of LA. Now that's what I'm doing, having shows back to back and headlining in different cities, different countries, and just ready to keep working until I get to those world title fights. Of course, Canelo Alvarez, the king of the division. It'll be an honor and a pleasure to share the ring with him one day, so hopefully that happens one day, and I'm going to keep working and keep my foot on the gas till I get there.
You're doing the right things. You're taking the right fights. Now this fight, because you said earlier that all the fighters that you wanted didn't want the fight because you are a dangerous fighter. How did Nelson's name come up? Was it you? Was it your team that floated it?
It was me. So yeah, I got an email from I think it was the IBF who wanted to make a mandatory fight for me and then Billy as a title eliminator for that world title. And I had a meeting that same day with my team, with my dad, and we all agreed it was time for me. I'm ready for those fights. Signed the papers, sent them back, and then we never got an answer from Billy's team. They never responded back. So, I was on my mind. I was already training for that fight. I was getting ready for the biggest fight of my life. But it didn't happen. It's fine. And then we tried to find other opponents. I think one name that Matchroom brought up was the guy that just fought Plant. McCumbee.
Oh,
McCumbee, yeah. Trevor McCumbee, another great fighter. But I think he was having a baby or something, saying he wasn't going to be ready for this date.
Yeah, you know those.
So, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know how that is. So, it's all good, And then they're trying to find out another opponent. And I remember before my last fight, Steven Nelson kept commenting on my post saying, he wanted that opportunity. And I replied to his comment. I was like, we can run it. And I remembered about that. I said, what about Steven Nelson? And they're like, we got to talk to the team, talk to DAZN, see if they even want that fight. And I kept pushing for that fight, and they made it happen, So
I'm glad.
So now we're here. Steven Nelson is here. We're ready to go Saturday night, and I think it's going to be a great fight come Saturday night. And it's going to be another chance for me to showcase my skills, my talent, and my hard work.
You guys had a very long face-off. What were you guys saying to each other? What were you saying?
It was mainly Bomac. He's been saying a lot of things all week.
What was Bomac saying? I couldn't hear.
He's trying to say I'm a good kid. That I graduated with honors and a bunch of things like that. Like you don't know me. I dropped out of high school. I didn't even graduate. You know what I'm saying? So all that stuff he's saying is just trying to motivate his fighter, I guess. But that's not gonna work. I put the work in. I got everything on my side, and I'm just ready to go Saturday night. I'm ready for this fight and just ready to keep climbing up the ranks.
How does that make you feel when they were saying you're still young, you can come back, but for him he's on a different path because this is everything for him? It's everything for everyone that steps in the ring.
Exactly. It's we both want the same things, and we both got the same things on the line, which is our the next step in our career. And I'm definitely ready to go Saturday night. Everything he's been saying all week about I'm young, about I'm a kid with honors, about my parents love me so much, all these things, none of that shit matters when we get in the ring. I'm ready to go Saturday, and I'm not letting no one take this from me.
All right. Well, Diego, you have a big line, but do you have a message for your son, right?
I have a daughter.
It was a daughter. Oh, that's why when you said your son, it was about you. I remember I met your daughter. She was just born. You have a message for your daughter? Because I know she's going to be sitting in the audience. So she's going to be watching this on YouTube when she gets older.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to tell my baby that I love her so much. My baby Divine Pacheco, DP, just like her daddy. But yeah, I just want to tell her I love her. She's about to be 1 next month. The time flies by. But, Daddy's ready to take care of business this Saturday, and then we'll celebrate your birthday after that.
Oh, big gifts, Divine, big gifts. All right, you guys tune in. Diego Pacheco is taking on Steve So-Called Nelson here at the Cosmo. Come and get tickets if you're in Vegas, and if not, check him out on DAZN. All right. Good luck to you, Diego. Appreciate your time. All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of the best women's boxing show, period. I got So-Called Steve Nelson. So cold. All right, so this isn't business. This is destiny. Why is it destiny for you? This is what you said in your heated press conference.
Because, man, I say God put you through things to build you up to be the man that he want to present to the world, to keep this world revolving. So everything I went through, it brought me to this point in life. You know, all the times I wanted to quit, all the times the doctors said I couldn't do this, and everything was always against me. But I said, you know what, just stay the course. And it brought me here.
You have stayed the course. You've had some injuries and you've had some setbacks. And when I interviewed Coach Red, I'm like, was this on your radar? You're like, anyone at this point to get you where you need to be. When you got that call, what was the first thing that went through your mind?
I was surprised. At first I was like, whoa, they took it. Wow, because I've been hearing no for so long, and I always end up at the back end. I'm like, all right, and then I get the support from my brother Bud, and he always makes sure I'm on the undercard of his fights. So I've been in the back seat and everything, but now this is my time. Like, you see the posters, me up there. It's like, I'm here now. Let's get it.
I saw Bomac earlier before the presser, and I said, how's everything? He's like, everything is exactly how it's supposed to be with all of you guys, with Crawford, with all of you in the stable.
Exactly. Everything going good, man. We had a great camp. Honestly, you know, people say, oh, I had a great camp, you know, because it sounds good, but this is honestly the best training camp I've ever had.
Yeah, you ready to go toe-to-toe and to even possibly go for knockouts? Because Red's like, this is boxing, but are you ready for anything?
Hey, whatever it shows, because like I said, I train for everything. So whatever he bring, I got something for it. And whatever he show, that's when I'm going to do my takedown.
What I do love about you guys always ride for each other. Terrence Crawford was in the crowd like earlier when what's his name was talking some smack. Your whole stable over there was barking. Tito, Mark, when he was talking about Keyshawn and Shakur. And now, if you guys don't know, he was the one that created the sickest fit for Crawford, the big fish fit.
Yeah, I design all Bud uniforms. I make all my uniforms since I've been pro.
Yeah.
You know, I do a lot of different things. That's why they call me so cold. I'm so cold at everything, you know, from barber to mechanic to carpenter to pilot.
A pilot, like airplane?
Yeah, I do it all. You name it, I do it. You know, everything, video editing, whatever. I can do it all. I'm just that type of person where I take on all challenges, and when I see a challenge and I focus on it, I get the best results.
Now with Terrence Crawford, you have some great guys in your camp. I did see that clip of you getting hit by him, I think in the body. It looked a little. What's something that you have taken away from Crawford, or any of the best advice he's ever given you?
You know, people say, you know, it's your camp and your team, but we're a brotherhood, we're a family. You know, even if I didn't box, I would be here with him because I've been on Bud since I was a kid. You know, it's so happy that I started boxing at 21, and we connected in that way. But, you know, something I take from Bud is, you know, he shows the blueprint of what it takes to be pound for pound great. You know, right there next to me. You know, not somebody where I'm watching on YouTube and stuff. Like, I can actually call him every day. I talk to him all the time and get advice and work together. And he in training with me. Everything. It's the blueprint. So.
Okay. Well, I didn't expect your presser to be like this. I mean, the whole presser was kind of fun, but you guys had some kind words to say to each other, but you both have something to prove to each other, but to yourselves. Before anything, because it's not always about the fight, it's about the fit. Me and my co-host, we're always talking about Cam Glam. Coach Red said we should do a Martha Stewart / Snoop Dogg type of video. I don't sew like you. But I do love glitter, and I love sequins, and I love fits. Yeah, so we're going to have to collaborate.
Yeah, I definitely do that. That's dope.
All right, why should people tune in to DAZN this Saturday?
Saturday, man, you're going to see the best version of Steven Cold Nelson. I'm pretty sure Diego going to come with it, too. It's going to be a great fight. And a lot of fights like this are like fight of the year type fights. So you got to tune in.
All right. right, best of luck to you guys. Again, Steve So Cold Nelson, he's taking on Diego Pacheco. This is going to be, I wanted a war, but I'm going to see skill for skill, and this is going to be a good fight. So best of luck to you.
Skill pay the bills, baby.
They always
Skill
do.
pay the bills.
All right, guys, I'm Cynthia Conte for the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. See you guys at the fights. Bye, guys.